Good evening, and welcome to the special meeting of the City Council of the City of Moreno Valley Community Services District, City of Successor Agency, Community Redevelopment Agency of the City of Moreno Valley Housing Authority, Moreno Valley Public Financing Authority, and the Board of Library Trustees. The City Council receives a separate stipend for CSD meetings. I now call this special meeting to order on March 17, 2020 at 5:55 p.m. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Councilmember Thornton,
Present.
Councilmember Marquez.
Here.
Councilmember Cabrera,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Baca,
Here.
Mayor Gutierrez.
Here, thank you. And it's now time for public comments on the agenda items only. There will be only public comments on the agenda items this once because it is a special meeting. So if you do want to speak on this, it's only one time because it is a special meeting. And so we're following the procedures and rules that we have in place. That being said, Madam Clerk, how many speakers do we have for this item?
None.
Okay. All right, we're going to move straight to our tonight's business, which is item for this meeting, which is adoption of a resolution declaring COVID-19 virus emergency. Now, just to let you guys know, as the mayor and also I know the city manager, we actually convened a disaster council meeting last week per ordinance 325. It allows us to convene that meeting and basically develop things under 30 days. At that time, but this is more of a resolution declaring COVID-19 virus emergency in our city, an emergency formally for many different reasons. And so I will have our city manager give us an oral report. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Honorable Mayor, members of the City Council, the item before you for your consideration is the adoption of a resolution declaring the existence of a local emergency. As you may know, that the World Health Organization have declared a worldwide pandemic as a result of COVID-19. This was also followed by urgency declaration by the federal government, the governor of the state of California, as well as the county of Riverside. The adoption of this resolution will allow several things, one of which in which the city has a better position to recover funds from the state and federal government, and also any emergency relief that we may be receiving in the future. Also, it allows the designation that all city employees are now considered disaster emergency employees, and also allows the city managers to allocate staffs appropriately to deal with any emergencies. This concludes my presentations, and here to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to share really quick here, and we'll do questions and comments together. Right now, one of the things that we have been working on is with the grocers. Mike and I, we've been meeting on that with them, and I know that Winco has created a special hours and times. So just to let the public know, from 6:30 to 7 a.m. Before the regular opening time. And then we also have Costco. They will be allowing their seniors and anyone that has a disability as well before the hours of 7 to 8 a.m. So they will also be providing that as well. And then Cardenas, between the hours of 7 to 8 a.m. for seniors and anyone with a disability, they will be allowed in and they will not have to wait. So I'm really excited about this. I know many of the council members as well, the staff, and really the residents, because it's just not right that, people are hoarding, food and supplies and things like that, and not leaving enough for our most vulnerable population, really, our elderly and individuals with disabilities. That's really, not a good thing. So I'm really glad that we were able to do that, and that these local grocers are stepping up to the plate for the seniors and the disabled in our community. I also want to share our seniors, because at the Disaster Council meeting today at 2 o'clock, the Disaster Council meeting has 3 people, according to our ordinance. Myself as the mayor, and I'm the chairperson, and also Mike Lee, interim city manager, which is the director of emergency services. And then it also has the assistant director of emergency services, Abdul, fire chief. And so at that meeting, one of the things, we talked about a lot of different things and everything like that. But one of the things that was also discussed was making sure that the seniors get their meals during the day. So between Tuesday and Thursday at the senior center, FSA, Family Service Association, will have actual meals for them. So they will distribute a weekly meal package consisting of 5 frozen meals, milk, bread, and fruit between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. for the seniors to take home. We are also working on, and we're trying to fine tune all that, how we can get it out to those that can't make it, to that center, so we're working out the details there. And the meal packages are limited to 1 package per customer per week. This is because of the COVID-19 response as well. So I did want to share that also at the Disaster Council meeting, and you might have seen in the press release that was issued earlier today, we announced closures to several facilities under 30 days until April 15th, which basically, not the actual facilities, but public access to those facilities, which basically includes the library, the CRC, and then also includes all of our rental facilities, any of those kinds of things, the Marchfield Annex, any of those things where there's public access, the lobby area where the public safety building is, those kinds of things. People will still be able to, keep in mind, people will still be able to access the services by appointment, and either through phone, or through Zoom technology as well. And this is because we're following CDC's guidelines, really. These are the people that are actually the experts. And so we're following their guidelines on this. So just keep that in mind. And so there were several things. I don't know if I missed anything else, Mike?
That's everything. And also City Hall, of course.
Well, yes. And one of the things that we are able to do, I don't know if many of you noticed, but some cities are actually canceling their council meetings. So instead of us actually canceling our council meetings, we're making sure that we can get as many residents to participate. And I think this is going to be a really great way through Zoom technology, where residents can be anywhere in the world and can participate in, with our council meetings. So I think that's going to be a great thing as well. That said, I will open it up to questions and comments from the council on this declaration. Okay. Mayor Pro Tem Baca?
Thank you, Mayor. My first question is regarding city services. Are we remaining open for businesses to renew their license, to get licenses, developers to file their documents, et cetera?
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem, yes. We are still going to remain open. All the city staff are still going to report to work, and we encourage all the businesses or residents that want to contact city staff could do it through a telephone. We're going to be having more people on the phones, as this is going to be a new protocol. In addition, we're also encouraging people to use the email, and also, as you know, in the very past few days, we've been scrambling trying to get Zoom technology on all the computers, and so that we could better service our customers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is regarding the hotels, restaurants. I've received several calls from restaurant owners regarding the dine-in. What are we doing about that? I know that different counties and throughout the state have different policies. What are we implementing? That's the first part of the question. The second one is who is enforcing whatever it is we implement?
Well, currently that is a state order, and as well as now a Riverside County order. And so we are following those protocols. And as you may recall, with Gavin Newsom's order, they indicated that this is what they would like to do. On the enforcement, they were silent on that. So we are just following those protocols at this time.
So is the city enforcing the dine-in only, and how?
Right now, it is the best practice. We want to observe what the CDC has indicated, and also having social distancing. So we are asking residents to of course, use our restaurants, but also order so that they could pick up their food, and so that the congregation, the meeting at restaurant spaces, those are
under a county order.
under a county order.
Thank you.
And then I did want to mention that another order that was also issued in our council disaster meeting, any utility late payments, shut-offs, also with parking, street sweeper, sorry. Any one of those will be not issued, okay? So that's another good thing, okay, because we do understand the situation. There's a lot of people that's, hours are affected with this and economically. So that's another good thing as well. Okay? And I want to thank Councilmember Cabrera, for bringing that up as well. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and I entertain a motion. A motion by Councilmember Marquez, a second by Councilmember Dr. Thornton to approve this resolution. Go ahead and vote, please. Okay, and it's approved unanimously, 5-0. We'll go ahead and get this going. And at this time, there being no more business before the council, this special meeting is adjourned at 6:09 p.m. And then in about 3 to 4 minutes, we'll go ahead and start the regular city council meeting. Okay, they need some time to actually get the technology set up. Thanks.